Everyone. Could I ask Nick to open Te Karakia, please?
Kia ora, kia noi tātou taiki tane. Te whānau whai kia marama, kia whai taki roto I o mahi katoa, kia kaha, kia hora te marino aroha atu aroha mai, tātou kia tātou katoa. So translation is for all of us, seek knowledge and enlightenment. The purpose in all that we do, stand tall, be strong, may peace be widespread, let us show respect, love, and consideration for us.
Thank you. Okay, welcome everybody in Price Committee Technical Council today. There's no councillors on Zoom at the present time. For those of you that don't know, the toilets are just outside the door. If our siren goes off, we head out that exit there, turn left out the front and then around to the car park out the back. You'll see everybody gathering out there. Right, now I'd like to introduce Manoli Arakis. He's our new member, independent, that's come along today. And yeah, would you like to introduce yourself to everybody, please, just to give them a rundown?
Sure thing. My professional career, I've got an accounting firm called Mount McLean here in Nelson. We're, I guess, a mid-sized accounting firm where we do compliance accounting and also strategic planning and coaching and organisational type reviews and things like that, virtual CFO. I've got 3 boys, and I hear a sigh in the room when I say that, but yes, it is. 3 boys, various stages from 14, 12 and 9, and one of the boys is at Nelson College and the other 2 are at Mapua, and that's where we reside. And yeah, I've sort of been in the Nelson region for around 20 odd years and married a Nelsonian girl, which gives me my passport for Nelson, I think. So yeah, in a great place to live, yeah. Thank you.
Kip Mailing, Richmond Ward Councillor. This is my 4th term for my sins. Background is 25 years in the police and then 12 years orcharding. And then because of something that happened in my area, I stood for council. I had 1 term off, but I'm still here now. So I must be doing something right. Family history is basically father was English, mother was Canadian, born in Canada, came here when I was 10. And came back here to live because I couldn't get a job here in the police, so I made a decision to take the money and run, which was the best thing I could have ever done.
Kevin Ollie, Barry Dowler, of course. I'm Motueka Ward Councillor. I've been involved with council since 2002, community board, etc. This is my 5th term as a councillor. I came up here 33 years ago from Ashburton, where I was born and bred, and came up for a week's holiday. I thought, I've got to live here. I just, couldn't believe that the wind didn't blow as much as what it did in Canterbury. And I haven't found a reason to go anywhere else. So, I run a business in Motueka for quite a few years. It was a greenfield business, the Motueka Vehicle Testing Station, and sold that 6 years ago. And so now I've just officially retired from the government checkbook.
Kia ora, Mike Drummond. I am the Group Manager of Finance, so I'm part of the executive team at Council. I'm a chartered accountant. A few of them around this table, haven't we? In my portfolio, as part of my department, I have enterprise activities and finance. I'm quite passionate about making money, and I make no bones about that. And so I've been part of the team that has lifted enterprise activity over the last 10 years. And with the help of this committee, we've reinvested in a number of our businesses, brought them up to scratch because they had been cash stripped for quite a period of time. So we're in a very positive space, as you'll see from the financial reporting that's coming through to the meeting today. My background is actually private sector, manufacturing, banking, finance, came to local government, and I've sort of quite enjoyed being here because there's a real strong community focus and I like helping people. Thank you.
Well, there you go. Here's your memory. We'll ask you next meeting. All right. Okay, so next bit is apologies, and we have an apology for Roger Taylor. So I need a mover and a seconder to accept that apology, please. Kip Mailing, Kevin. Thank you. Nick. Yes, Christine.
Just a point of clarification. Is Deputy Mayor Bryant actually a member of the committee or not? If he is actually a member, I'll put in his apology for him, but I don't. So on the cover sheet, it shows that he is a member, but yeah. Okay. Maybe we'll just record him as an apology because he has been coming to the meeting,
yes.
But technically I'm not sure that he is a member, but.
Through Mr. Chair, I'll actually check the council resolution that appointed members to the committee just to ensure that the covering sheet is correct in terms of membership.
Mayor Tim's on there as well, so.
The mayor is an ex officio member of all committees.
Yep. I haven't had an apology for him today. He's away somewhere.
And Councillor Hill's online.
Oh, welcome, Councillor Hill.
My apologies. I thought that Councillor Hill had joined us online.
Right, okay. Haven't heard from her either, actually. So, no. All right, okay. We've had a mover and a seconder for the apologies. All those in favour, please say aye. Against? Carried, thank you. Declarations of interest. That was quick. Nolly.
That was pretty quick, wasn't it? With through Mallet McLean, the Motueka top 10 is a client of our firm. I don't personally deal with them, but they are a client of our firm. and also a couple of tenants at the Mapua Wharf, the Apple Shed and Rimu Grove are also clients of ours.
No, so if you're not involved in their activities on a day-to-day basis or advising them on a day-to-day basis, if you are, you'll need to step away from the table at the time matters. For example, if it was the Motueka top 10 was a subject of a discussion, perhaps if there were negotiations going on, you'd be expected to step away from the table, leave the room, and we'll just call you back in. It's for you to determine whether or not your interest there is a conflict in terms of the interest you have.
Thanks for that. No one else? Oh, cool. Okay, so we'll move on to confirmation of minutes. So minutes of the Enterprise Committee meeting held on the 22nd of February 23 to be confirmed. I need a mover and a seconder, please. Moved by Christine, seconded by Mike. All those in favour, true and correct record?
Aye.
Against? Carried. And also the confidential minutes of the Enterprise Committee held on the 22nd of February 23 to be confirmed. Could I have a mover and a seconder, please?
Happy to move.
Councillor Marling, Councillor Kinnemont. All those in favour, please say aye.
Aye.
Against? Carried. Thank you. So that ends the public session at this stage. We have a resolution to move into the confidential session. I need a mover and a seconder. The reason for moving into the confidential session is written. Do I have to read that, Mike? Or
I would take it as read, and typically we'd put it up on the screen, but the reason that we're moving into public excluded is because of the matters that are to be discussed, and that is council's carrying out of commercial activities.
a mover and a seconder, Christine and Kevin. Thank you. All those in favour, please say aye. Aye. Against? Carried. Thank you.